Hi everybody and all you maniacs out there, welcome back to episode number 45 of En-Mao Plays FIFA 15. Today, Hartlepool versus Huddersfield at home. The last couple of games we haven't been doing too well on lately. We've been having draws a hell of a lot, and it's made us drop down the table. Then again, we won the last game and we dropped into 6th place. Now 6th place isn't too bad at the moment because that means that we're at least in the playoff places. We have now got, after this game, 4 games left to go. This one is the 5th. It's Huddersfield today. Then we've got Ipswich, Leicester, Sheffield Wednesday and Brighton to finish off the season. So we are nearly at the end of this season. And with promotion within our grasp, we can get, well, playoff promotion games in our grasp, we can get up into this premiership. Anyway, today's game, as I said, we are playing at home. We're going to be playing in the blue and white stripes. Huddersfield, I'm going to change their kit to the red and black hoops so that we can tell a difference, because before when I played these, it was a bit of a nightmare seeing who was who. Anyway, off we go to the Town Park. We're playing 4 minutes on professional difficulty. As you know, I always do that. Anyway, here you go. You can see the table there. We are 6th. Huddersfield are 12th at the minute. We need to get the win here, because if Reading win their next game, they can go above us and drop us out of them promotional places, which is what we need to stay in, considering we're at the end of this season. Here comes Hartlepool onto the pitch. Bates leading them out as the captain.
They're gunning for another win after that away victory against Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah, the last game we won 1-0 against Bolton Wanderers, which put us into 6th place. We were down into, I think it was about 8th in the league at one point. No, 7th, sorry, and then we went up. Anyway, here's the Hartlepool starting lineup. We've got Halstead in goal with Richard, Robotham, Bates and Jones at the back. Compton, Hawkins, Parnaby and En-Mao in the middle. And we've got Hearn making a start today, and Alessandra also up front. Hopefully Hearn will be able to get on the scoring sheet today, or maybe Alessandra. We need to get a win anyway. Here's the Huddersfield lineup. Now I don't know the Huddersfield team as like normal. I don't really look who the other players are because I don't want to learn the whole league. So unfortunately I'll have to just refer to them as Huddersfield player, Huddersfield midfielder, Huddersfield striker, etc, etc. You know the rules. If you've seen me before or watched my videos before, you'll know what's going to happen here. Anyway, we're just getting ready for this match. They're all settling down and getting into the swing of things. He's bending over and stretching his legs. He'll be the first one to pull up with a calf injury. Anyway, here's the referee today. Scott McBeanie. He's our referee for the day today. He's just checking everybody's ready to go. Hartlepool won the toss, so they'll be kicking off. And Alessandra and Hearn are standing in the middle, ready to go. And we're going from left to right on this first half, and away we go. Hartlepool started very strongly. Alessandra running down, gets tackled by the midfielder though. Unfortunate for him, they're trying to knock it up the wing. He knocks it back though to the defender because he's getting pressurised by Hearn all the time. Anyway, knocks it forward, and now they're going through the middle. Huddersfield, good bit of football here, running down the wing. He's got several players in the middle to make the cross to. Knocks it further into the corner, and it's just a little bit too hard for a brilliant start by Huddersfield there. It gets thrown back in for a goal kick, but that was a very good start by Huddersfield Town, considering that I thought that Hartlepool were the ones who made the better start then. Huddersfield though stopping Hartlepool from getting the ball in this first few minutes of the game. Ball kicked long up the field, up towards Hearn. He headers it back down, and it goes to Parnaby. Parnaby knocks it to Alessandra, who tries to put a through ball to Hearn. Hearn's in the penalty area, doesn't manage to get the shot off, and the ball is cleared away by the Huddersfield defender. Now they're standing on this wing, knocking it forward again. En-Mao trying to get stuck in there, doesn't make the tackle. They're all coming across to try and get the ball. They can't get it though. Wigan there going ahead against Reading at the moment. That's a really good result for us at the moment, which is what we need. We need Reading to lose so that we can stay in 6th place should we need to. Here we go, here's Alessandra on a run. He puts a slide through ball through towards Hearn. It gets picked up by the defender though, and it's smashed long up the field and cleared away. Only as far though as the Hartlepool midfielder who plays a through ball towards Hearn. He's got a shot at goal and he's gone over and wide. Unfortunately for him, that was just a little bit shocking. He really needs to get his shooting boots on. This is the reason he hasn't been playing in the first team for this season so far, to be honest with you. He hasn't been very good at all this year. So, well, we've now got Alessandro and Lee normally who are the main two up front, but we've got several other players now who can play up front. So it could be a case of Hearn being on his way out the door at the end of this season. But I'll let you know more about that if we, when we get into the next season. Here we go, it's Alessandro now with the ball, going on the run through the middle. He takes on one defender, goes round two or three, then he gets tackled by the midfielder and it gets cleared away once more. Huddersfield now going on a run, on the counter-attack. He's got players with him. Can he do anything with it? No, it gets tackled by Parnaby and it goes out for a throw-in. Leicester City drawing with Ipswich. That's a good result for us as well. We could like to see the likes of Leicester City losing today so that they don't go ahead of us too far in the points session. We really need to get a few more points just to secure this place in the promotional playoff places, because I've kind of got resigned to the fact that we're not going to win the league. Oh, is that goal? That's a brilliant goal by Huddersfield. I'll come back to not winning the league in a second, but that was a great goal by Huddersfield, come from nowhere, and Hartlepool are now 1-0 behind. There we go, lovely through ball, knocks it through to the striker. He does a beautiful turn, sends all of the Hartlepool defenders completely the wrong way and just smashes it down underneath. It goes off the post and rebounds across the goal line for a goal and goes in off the post. The other side, Halstead really late with the dive in there, completely at fault for that. But then again, so were the defenders. They just got sold an absolute dummy there, and what a brilliant goal that was. Can't complain about that. It's Huddersfield 1, Hartlepool 0, and it's Jonathan Hogg with the first goal. So Hartlepool kick off again. Anyway, as I was saying, what it is, we are now definitely not going to be able to win the league. We can't get enough points to get back from Norwich City, and there's an equaliser! Oh my God, this game isn't going to allow me to speak about about not winning the league, but there we go. Alessandra has ran down and smashed the ball home. What a goal as well. Takes it round the one defender, takes it round two other defenders, and just smashes it straight back past the keeper. And that is how they reply to going 1-0 behind. What an absolute brilliant strike of a goal from Alessandra. The man of the moment when we need it most. He just comes and pulls it out the bag. That's his 12th goal this season. He's got to be up there with the rest of them, with the rest of the top goal scorers in this league, I would be thinking now. He's starting to find his shooting boots, which is a good thing for it, and I hope that he'll stick with us if we get up into the Premiership. Obviously, if we get promoted or if we get into the actual playoffs. I mean, that's what we're playing for at the minute. But even if we don't, even if we do manage to stay in this league, I'd like it if he was to stay with us and continue his career here at Hartlepool United. Anyway, Huddersfield playing now with the ball, switches play to the other side of the field, but completely misjudged it, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, let's see if it will allow me to say the whole story, what I was going to say to you. The reason why I don't think we will win the league is because Norwich City are too far ahead, and there's another goal! Oh my God! Well, I'm just a bit speechless. These goals have come from nowhere. Hartlepool slotted it straight through to the centre. I didn't see who it was. I think it's Hawkins who scored that one. The guy who was a super sub in the first two seasons. He's come on, and I think he smashed one straight past the keeper there. Absolute beauty of a goal. It is Hawkins who scored, and he comes out with his special celebration. And it is 2-1 to Hartlepool. That's his first goal this year in the Championship, and what an important goal it is in the 36th minute. We really do need to get the win here, and well, we're 2-1 up. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead now and make sure that Huddersfield don't come back from behind and score and equalise it, because I hope that we can get the 3 points here. It will really help us out, especially with Reading losing at the minute and Leicester City drawing. If we can carry on with the score that we've got at the moment, that is going to be really good for us. As you can see, Norwich just scoring a goal there against Blackburn. The rebound comes off the keeper there though. because they had a shot at goal while I'm talking about other games. I should really start concentrating on this game and start commentating on this game once more. I really want to get out what I'm going to say about not winning the league, though. Anyway, the ball's crossed out wide to the Huddersfield player, and now they're going right down into this corner. This is such a really good game at the moment. One of the best games we've had with Hartlepool against Huddersfield. Anyway, the ball thrown back into play. The Huddersfield midfielder plays it forward. He loses it, though, to Hearn, who plays a lovely through ball towards Alessandra. Alessandra tries to turn and go on a run again. Doesn't manage to do so. Now it's Hearn again with the ball. He turns to one player, and he's going into the penalty area. He's on with the keeper, and he's hit the post. Oh my God, that could have been the third goal. That could have probably sealed this game. 45 minutes has been played so far, and well, there's 4 minutes of added time left to go, but what a strike that was. So unfortunate that Hearn didn't bury that. If he had buried it, I think that would have finished this game off. It would have been the nail in the coffin. Especially on the cusp of half-time here. The manager would have had to change his team talk. Anyway, the referee's blown up for the end of this half, and what a game of football that was so far. I hope you've really enjoyed this. Anyway, we're going to go for a half-time break now. Well, both teams played really well, and Hartlepool are in the lead at the moment. Anyway, what I was saying with regards getting the promotion, we cannot get Norwich City. We can't beat them. We can't catch them at the minute. I don't even think that we can get second place either with the way that Cardiff City have gone right up the league. Unfortunately for us, it is going to be a case of we're going to have to get into these playoff places, and at the moment that's against Derby County, it's against Leicester, it's against who's the other one? Wolverhampton Wanderers, I think it is the other team in the... No, sorry, Watford is the other team in the playoff places at the moment, as well as ourselves. As long as we can stay in there, though, for these last 4 games after this one, I will be happy, because I think we've got a chance, every chance of beating these. We've still got yet to play Leicester again as well, so that could be a load of points for us there if we can get the win. Anyway, Huddersfield throw the ball out. We are really lucky at the moment trying to get the win here. These 3 points will be absolutely immense for us. It will take us 5 points clear of Reading if we can get this win, because obviously we're beating them by 2 points at the moment. A win here, and if they lose, we will go 5 points clear of 7th place, which would be really good for us, because then we know that we're pretty much guaranteed a playoff place, and then it's just a case of trying to catch the other teams above us. Anyway, the ball played forward there by Huddersfield. They're coming on the attack once more. They're trying to salvage something from this game, and well, we need to stop it. Richards playing the ball forwards to En-Mao. En-Mao knocks it through towards Hawkins again. Leicester drawing 2-2 now with Ipswich. What a great game that seems to be at the moment. We really needed Leicester to be losing that, to be honest with you, so that they don't go ahead of us that far, but at least getting only 1 point from that game will work in our favour as well, as long as we can get the win here. And now we're on a run with Bates, who's run near enough the length of the pitch, but he's just got tired right at the end of the run, unable to do anything more with it. The ball's gone out for a throw-in, and here's the first substitution of the day. We're going to substitute Brad Walker on for Lewis Hawkins, the goal scorer. He's coming off. He's going to have a bit of a rest today. See if Brad Walker could do anything. He's getting a really good standing ovation as he goes off the pitch, and all of the fans are really happy with the way that Lewis Hawkins has played today. He could have cemented himself with a first team place, to be fair. The way that he's played at the moment, he has been really good. Unfortunately, I've been trying to talk about other things, so I haven't been able to comment on him, but by watching the way that he's played today, he has played really, really well. Anyway, the 3 substitutions that were done by Huddersfield as well. I didn't actually catch who they were, so you'll have to just look up in the top corner. There was a great shot at goal by Hartlepool. It's cleared away though by the defender. The keeper was called into action there, managed to palm it down, and he was very lucky to not allow that goal to go in. Anyway, there's the next game of the season. As you can see, we are away at Ipswich Town. So I hope you'll come back and join us for that next game. We're going to make another substitution here. Michael Woods coming on for Parnaby. Parnaby, who normally plays a defender, he's been switched into the midfield role because he can play the midfield role. He has done before, but when he played the midfield role before, he scored a goal. Unfortunately, didn't get on the score sheet today, but he's made his good contribution to the game today. Anyway, here we go. We've got Jones now running down the wing. He gets tackled, though, by the midfielder who's got the ball. He's trying to play it forward. He's looking for space. He plays it across the field, switches play to the other side, and now it's knocking through up the middle of the pitch. The midfielder's got it. He's trying to turn. He goes down into the corner and gets a crossover. And oh, that was so lucky. I thought that the Hartlepool player was going to header that back past his own keeper. Luckily enough he didn't, and it's gone out for a goal kick. We're going to make another substitution here today. Alessandra, the goal scorer, coming off to have a go for Ross. Allow Ross to have a run around with Hearn up front and see if he can do anything today, see if he can get onto the score sheet. At the moment, 74 minutes played. Hartlepool 2, Huddersfield 1. Will we be able to hold on for the 3 points here? Lovely flick on there by Hearn. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to Ross. And now they're trying to close down this defender. There's two Hartlepool players. The Huddersfield defender, though, plays the ball forward and gets it away from them. And now they've turned inside. They're in the penalty area, just about to unleash a shot. But a brilliant tackle by Richards comes in, takes the ball off him, and now he's gone on a run going up the other side of the pitch. He's put it across to Ross. Ross turns round the one player. He goes round another. He's trying to get into the centre. He's coming back inside. Will he hit it? Just about to hit it. He had four players on him and wasn't able to get the shot off. Unfortunately, it's cleared away. If he'd have shot that a little bit earlier, I think that would have been another goal, and it could have been 3-1 and finished the game here. That looked like a handball in the penalty area then by the Hartlepool player. Luckily enough, the referee didn't see it and waves play on. The Huddersfield players are not happy, though, because they believe that they've been hard done to there by not being allowed to have a penalty. Ball's crossed in long forward, doesn't get to the Huddersfield player, and it gets collected by the keeper. He kicks it, he throws it back out, he doesn't kick it, he throws it back out, and now it's Hearn on the run, doesn't manage to do anything with it. Wood's getting stuck in, he's really trying to stop them from getting past this halfway line. Huddersfield now, in the final couple of minutes, really showing their frustration, really trying to get the ball forward and score and salvage something from this tie. They're down in the penalty area. Will they be able to play it across? It's a last minute attempt, and there it is! There's a goal! He's equalised right in the last minute of the game, and it's Hartlepool 2, Huddersfield 2. What an absolute beauty of a goal. As soon as he got down into the penalty area, you could see that there was going to be trouble. He took it around the defender and he just slots it home past Househead, and Hartlepool are gutted. They thought that the 3 points was surely theirs, and they just didn't play to the whistle. They seemed to switch off with 5 minutes left to go. You can see what that means to Huddersfield. Their fans are up, the sideline is up, all of the substitutes are up. They are so happy, and that's Jonathan Hogg's second goal of this game. He's played like an absolute demon today. And while his last minute goal there has salvaged something for Huddersfield. Hartlepool kick off once more, and here we go. Now it just shows how much the game can change within a couple of seconds. That will completely change our league table as well. We could have been 5 points ahead. Unfortunately, now we only gain 1 point from that, and if Reading have won, they will be equal with us on points, and we will probably be below them on goal difference. But the game has finished here. Hartlepool 2, Huddersfield Town 2. What a brilliant game of football. One of the best that we've had so far. I hope you've really enjoyed that, guys, because, I mean, you don't get much better games of football than that, to be fair. Anyway, I'm going to show you the highlights now of this game. There'll be quite a few highlights, I would have thought, because there was quite a few shots. Both teams, though, didn't deserve to lose. I mean, well, they didn't really deserve a draw. I think Hartlepool played slightly better. The clinical finishing from the Huddersfield player, though, from that Jason Hogg, was absolutely amazing. That was the first goal that he scored. Took it round the players. He played like an absolute demon. The way that he was able to skin the Hartlepool defence was shocking. And here was the way that Alessandra replied straight away to that goal when Hartlepool went 1-0 behind to Huddersfield. He just ran it straight back down, smashed it past the keeper. Here was Lewis Hawkins though as well. A couple of seconds later, he runs down and smashes it past the keeper. That put it to 2-1, and Hartlepool were in control the whole of that game then from then on until the last few minutes. We had the shot there from Hearn. We had that other shot there which just went over the top of the bar. That was by the Huddersfield player though. And there was a strike by Alessandra that the keeper had to react to. Absolute brilliant save by him. But Hartlepool just weren't able to get the finish in when they needed it most. We could have buried this game with 2 more goals than what we actually got. And I think that is the actual difference maker between where we're going to finish in the league and how we do play. And now here you go. Here's the final goal from Huddersfield. He took it round near enough all the defenders and slotted it home. I think our manager should have a word with us and see about buying him because he's a quality forward. Anyway, Lewis Hawkins there gets man of the match as well. First time for a while that he's played and he gets the man of the match. Anyway, here's the scores from around the grounds. Read them out, big man.
1. Blackburn Rovers 0. Norwich City 2. Brighton and Hove Albion 2. Millwall 1. Derby County
so not
1,
good for us.
Bournemouth
Watford winning there. Reading
United
also
2,
winning there.
Huddersfield Town
We've had
2,
Norwich
Leicester
City winning.
4,
Cardiff
Ipswich
City
Town
winning.
2,
Derby
Leyton
County
Orient
winning and
1,
Leicester City
Bolton
winning with a
Wanderers
4-2
3,
win
Nottingham
over Ipswich
Forest
Town.
1,
Every
Charlton
team above us
Athletic
won
2,
and we only managed to
Sheffield
get the
Wednesday
draw.
1,
I don't
Cardiff
think this is
City
going to be very
3,
good for us, to be
Wigan
honest with you. I
Athletic
think
1,
we could have slipped down the
Reading
league.
2,
We will have to have a look and
Wolverhampton
see
Wanderers
how
0,
that's gone in a
Watford
few
1.
seconds when he shows us.
So what do those results
Here
mean
we
for
go.
the league table?
We have
At the top
dropped
of the
now
table
into
remain
7th
Norwich
place, as
City
I said we
with
would,
91
on goal
points.
difference.
In second,
We've played
Leicester City
42.
with
We've won
74
16,
points.
drawn
In
17,
third,
lost
Cardiff
9,
City with
goals for
73
31,
points.
goals against
In fourth,
24,
Derby
with a
County
goal
with
difference of
73
7. We
points,
are
but
on
only
equal
behind
points
on goal
as
difference.
Reading.
In
We need
fifth,
to get a
Watford
couple of
with
wins here
70
because
points.
Cardiff City,
In
Derby
sixth,
County,
rising up the
Watford,
table,
all
Reading
extending
with
their leads
65
on us
points.
after that
In
last
seventh,
game.
moving
We've got
down,
several games left.
Hartlepool
Ipswich,
United
Leicester,
with
Sheffield
65
Wednesday and
points,
Brighton.
but
The
only
next one
behind
is against
on goal
Ipswich.
difference.
I hope you've
In
enjoyed
eighth,
this
finally in
game.
the table
If
are
you have,
Charlton
leave a like
Athletic
and comment
with
and
61
subscribe.
points.
Hopefully I'll
Bottom
see
of
you
the
on the
table,
next game,
Leyton
which is
Orient
against
with
Ipswich.
29
Take care,
points.
and until
Then,
then,
reading up the table,
thanks for watching
second bottom,
and
Barnsley
bye for now.
with 30 points. Third bottom, Millwall with 38 points. Fourth bottom, Middlesbrough with 40 points. Fifth bottom, Bournemouth with 41 points.
Anyway, a big thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video of FIFA 15. Leave a like if you can and comment if you want to. And please click the big subscribe button if you want to see more content from me. Add me on all the social media sites, the links are in the descriptions, as is the information if you ever want to play a game with me. Also, come and join in the fun at the live streams that I do. Links are on the screen right now. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching, and until then, bye for now.